June 19th, 2008. An update is given to Team Fortress 2 known as the Pyro Update. Contained in this update is the Axtinguisher, a new axe for the Pyro that at the cost of minus 50% damage penalty against non-burning players, would have a 100% chance to critical hit those engulfed in flames, of which it would remain this way for some time. February 8th, 2009. A young, impressionable, and not so bright young boy on his 13th birthday receives Team Fortress 2 as a gift, instantly getting lost in an achievement server and somehow managing to collect himself his very own Axtinguisher. Instantly within that moment an unbreakable bond was formed between the boy and the axe, one that could last a lifetime. June 18th, 2014. The Axtinguisher suddenly receives a strange and unexpected change after 6 years of being untouched. Now the axe suddenly only did mini crits from the front and then proper crits from behind, making it like a pseudo backburner butterfly knife thingy, but only kinda, because when you use it, it was sort of a clusterfuck anyway and didn't really matter. The boy, now 18 years old and as dim-witted as ever, still did not mind this change too much, as he still loved his axe like his soulmate. Plus, he didn't really get it and found it made no real difference in the long run. December 17th, 2015. A new patch is added to Team Fortress 2, taking the weird mini-crit bull out of the mix and gave back its nice, simple 100% chance to crit burning players. But this came with a hefty price. With this sparkling old blue text back where it belonged, a wall of red text held it up. With now only a 33% damage penalty, it also came with a 20% slower attack speed and a whopping 75% slower deploy and holster speed. With the massive change to the axe, it massively fell out of favour. If there was one thing in Team Fortress 2 that people like, it is going fast. And if one thing they don't like, it's being slow. These changes all but killed the axe for so many players. Many swapping it out for the speedy power jack, and some shelving them for good, selling their Australian axes as its worth was dropping rapidly. Few people continued to carry the axe, one of which being the silly boy, who stuck with his love as he swore to see it through with them to the end. The boy wanted to show the world that the axe still had some wonder left in it. He saw the axe as the ultimate high-risk, high-reward weapon. The amazing feeling of pulling off a kill with the axe, despite the odds not being in its favour, was 10 times more satisfying than before, often leaving people baffled. Although not really because they were killed by the axe itself, but more because the boy was even wielding the axe in the first place, but yeah. Nonetheless, the boy stuck by the axe and held it triumphantly. And then, October 20th, 2017. Hey guys, it's Ihasnotomato here, and at this point in time, so many people had given up on and forgotten the Axtinguisher. Those who remember it hope for an update to come along and fix it, and those who still use it, as few people as there are now, we know it's only gotten worse. Now look, let me be frank here, I love Jungle Inferno. I think it was an amazing update that Valve did like a 9 out of 10 job on, 9.5 even. But there is one thing I don't like, and that is the afterburn changes. As I briefly mentioned in my last video, I don't necessarily mind the afterburn changes, although they have taken a bit of an adjustment period. I don't feel like I'm losing out of too many kills or anything like that. However, this change prompted an indirect nerf to an item that has already been nerfed so hard into the ground that a lot of people have forgotten it was even buried in the first place. The Axtinguisher. As if it wasn't hard enough to pull off a successful burning player Axtinguisher kill, considering the amount of time it takes to pull it out and smack someone with it is enough for 2 cigarette breaks. Now the afterburn time has been dramatically shortened than what it was before, which simply adds another layer of difficulty to pull the move off. But this is more than just another obstacle. This simple change is so catastrophic to the axe that it isn't just an extra bit of challenge, but rather the game actively encouraging you not to use it. You see, afterburn now works a bit differently. Rather than just having a set amount of time to be on fire, now the target will be on fire based on how long you burned them for. So no longer can you just quickly burn them and switch to the axe, the old puff and sting. No, now you have to make sure you have burned them long enough that you'll even have enough time to take out your axe in the first place. And at that point, the difference in time saved is so minimal you literally might as well just finish them off while you're still burning them with the flamethrower, as it's way more safer, reliable and effective than pulling out the axe.
God, the Axtinguisher is so slow to take out. God damn. Man. What? Every time I try to go for an Axtinguisher, they either die or move on.
Basically what I'm trying to say here is that using the axe has gone from being risky to use to being completely discouraged from the game mechanics itself to pull it off. Now that's not to say it's completely impossible or anything. In a controlled environment it's easy to get a kill with a fair bit of time to spare, and the degreaser does help things quite a bit. Take for instance this satisfying example. This guy is dominating 4 people in our team, including me, and is hanging around our base and nobody has seemed to kill him yet. Satisfaction. But that's not the point of the video. The point of this video is to bring awareness to this item. An item that I have loved dearly for years. An item that has been forgotten by not just the players, but also Valve themselves. It's things like these that make even I want to put the axe down for a while in favor of something like the hot hand. But it shouldn't have to be this way. This video is a message to both TF2 players and Valve to please save the Extinguisher. Bring it back from the grave. Spread this video around. Use the hashtag #SaveTheAxe. And send it to Valve. Please. Do whatever you can to bring back my love. Oh, I wish those days could come back once more. Why did those days ever have to go? Because I love them so. Anyway, I've been Ihasnotomato, and I hope you hear my plea.
We were both wearing white shoes, sat in the corner of the room. Your head rests on my shoulder blade. I feel your pulse, we beat away. Our hair gets tangled strand by strand. Our arms are weaved, you hold my hand. The warmest of